So here we are, aftermath of the crash. We're going to start on repairing this. First thing we need to do is strip out all this back end, get the boot lid off, get the lights and the wiring, stuff like that out of the way, get my bits of plastic under the tray off. All the aluminium I've fitted underneath needs to come out. And I'm going to cut off both of these legs, and we're just going to use some box section to support this rear panel. I'm going to make this real simple. We don't need any of this boot floor, so I'm going to cut this all away. Remove these spot welds, and then just cut this from the boot floor all the way off. The tricky bit is going to be getting this to match up on the silver RX8. So cutting this away, and then down here to actually line up. But shouldn't be too tricky, so we're just going to start cutting. And luckily, I know a man who's much better at panel repair than I am. Now, I know what you're thinking. I agree. Uncanny, isn't it? There we go, rear clip all welded back on. Next step now is just to build ourselves some framework and a flat floor. So the question has become, how much of this back end do I actually need? The answer being very little. So I'm just going to clean all this edging up, cut as much of this away as I can, as possible, clean this up. I'm going to seam weld these around here. I'm going to do away with as much of the back end here as I can because it's not necessary. And then I'm going to tube up some structures from here onto the back panel to keep the back panel actually supported, start from shaking around or anything like that. All the bumper mounting points are up nice and high, so I haven't got to worry about any of them. So yeah, I'm going to cut this back end from about here, clean up all the inside, and then tube up this back panel.
I'm afraid life throws curveballs, and I didn't really get much footage after this. You've seen the most of it though. All I did do was redesign the exhaust, fit a new tailpipe. I also had to swap out my gearbox because it was whining last time I took it on track. Then we went ahead, got it trailered up and took it to Donington Park for the last race of the year.